Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I am Raudhatul Ghina. I would like to explain about flexible learning. We usually encounter flexible learning at the universities because the most that use flexible learning are universities. And then we can also find it at the school. And flexible learning is very important in teaching and learning process. First of all, I would like to explain about flexible learning. What is flexible learning? What is flexible learning? Flexible learning is a type of learning that can use a variety of sources in all forms. Flexible learning can be used for all patterns that learning resources. In its broadest sense, it is a continuum of approaches um, in terms in terms of time, place, pace, content, and mode of learning applied in varying degrees. Its overarching purpose is to increase opportunities and options available to learners and give them greater control over their learning through a variety of learning modes and interactions. And flexible learning, flexible for the teachers, must provide space for the teacher to develop learning in accordance with existing conditions. And flexible for the students uh, must provide uh, must provide a variety of learning possibilities for choices according to students' talents and interests. And then, why is flexible learning important? Flexible flexible education is seen as having the capacity to respond economically and and efficiently. In a learning must be flexible, which means it has a flexible nature, supple and flexible in its implementation. There must be plans that are prepared um, to adjust the situations and conditions that will be occur later, both the place or time, and also the background of the students and infrastructures. And so flexible learning is very important uh, because we do not know what will happen in the future, and then we must prepare plans to keep learning running properly. And then the last is example of flexible learning. Example of flexible learning is when there is a natural disaster that stops the teaching and learning process and for several weeks. So the other alternative used is online learning. Lecturer can lecturers can communicate, give assignment, and then explain the lesson by using online to the students. And then another example is when the teacher uses projector to explain the lesson, and then suddenly electricity goes out and cannot use projector anymore. So the teacher must um, so the teacher must uh, so the teacher must use the other methods. For example, the teacher can show some pictures that have been prepared in advance, or the teacher can describe on the board, describe the picture on the board. Okay. The conclusion is flexible learning can be used for all patterns that learning resources. And then flexible learning is very important because we do not know what will happen in the future, and then we must prepare plans to keep learning running properly. Okay, I think that's all from me. I'm sorry for my mistake. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.